Hey everyone, this is the video to show you how to access the school digital calendar. At last year's working time agreement meeting, we kind of spoke that a digital calendar might help people manage their workload a bit better. Linda Lawson has put in a huge amount of effort putting it together, and I've helped her a little bit. And I'm going to show you how to get to it now. The easiest way to get to it, I find, is through your email. Okay, so I'll just go into my email account here and show you how I access it. Before you'll see the calendars, you'll have to get an email from Linda. It'll look a little bit like this. This is an old email that I got, similar style, and it'll say you're invited to share a calendar, and then there'll be a green button saying accept and view the calendar. You'll have to do that for both the calendars. I'll show you in a second. There are two calendars before you'll see them. But once you've got those emails, clicked on those green buttons, then you've got access to the calendar. Now, the easiest way is if you're in your email, like I am here, the easiest way to get into your calendar is if you watch the mouse cursor go all the way down to the bottom. The left hand one is your email. The second one in is your calendar. If you just click on that, it'll switch to this view here. So your calendar view looks like this. Here's your calendars. You can see I've got about 4 here. But Linda's ones will appear in people's calendars. So at the moment you can see I've got up here the curricular calendar. So this is things like monitoring and tracking, parents' evening, after school staff meetings. So here for November, for a quick view, you can see week by week going across. So we're here the week of the 19th. You can see the S3 parents' evening. You can see next week we've got an after school staff meeting, the S4 full reports issued to students. And so on, so on. And it will go into December, so I can click through into December and I can see the details there of guidance interviews. That looks like a principal teachers meeting. Also, if I want to see the second calendar, I just click on that calendar. So if you watch here, it'll appear on top. So I can see more details here. Now, I actually prefer, I find this is what we call the month view. If you look up the top right, I find it a little bit cluttered. So I normally switch to the work week view. Now, not a whole lot on at the beginning of November because we just started to input the calendar. But if I go forward a little bit to, let's say here, we can see the week 26th of November, 27th. You can see the S4 full reports being issued there. There's visits to the builders. There's an after school staff meeting. So I can click through week by week and see what's coming up. There's Christmas concert rehearsals, guidance interviews, more rehearsals there. All the details are there. It's up to you which view you prefer. I tend to kind of jump between the month view here and the work week view that I showed you earlier. Now, it may be that you don't want to watch both calendars. Maybe I just want to look at the curricular calendar, so I can turn off the events one with this X here. And I only have to look at one calendar. If I want to turn it back on, I press events, back down here. Maybe I want to take the curricular one off. Turn that off and I'll just see events. So you can see only the information that you want to see. It's quite handy if you're kind of in class, you got your email open, you want to check a quick date, when's the parents' evening, when are reports due, things like that. If you guys find it useful, we'll kind of keep making it into the January, February, into the rest of the session. So that's basically it. If you have any questions about how to access it or how to use it, just give Linda or myself a shout. So remember, first of all, you need an email from Linda to get into it. And then when you're in it, you need to scroll down to where it says people's calendars, and you need to make sure you click them on, because if you turn them off, they disappear off the screen. Hopefully you'll find that helpful.